Hey YouTubers, the famous late start. I'm back again with another one of my vehicles, 2008 GMC SIERRA 4x4 pickup. I just wanted to quickly go over this. I'm actually doing a lift kit on it, so it has nothing to do with nothing. But while I'm in there, it's actually my lift kit parts, throwing on bigger wheels, changing out my suspension, messing with my exhaust. Switching these wheels, taking these off, putting those on. So in the midst of it, a couple things while I'm in there, cause yeah, I dropped the whole front carrier. I have to drop the whole front carrier, take it out the way. I've kind of been avoiding doing this, but if you've ever noticed, if you're sitting at a light and light turns green, you go to accelerate. As soon as you hit the gas, you can feel your truck like shift. You feel it as if your engine shifts, like doo. Ooh, you hit the gas and you're wondering what is that? What is that? What is that? Every time you hit the gas, you hit the accelerator to take off from a lot, you feel it shift. That, ladies and gentlemen, is actually your driver's side when looking at it. Your right side when looking at the engine. It's on the right side. When looking at the engine. When looking at the engine, it's on your right side, babe. So the driver's side engine mount. Yeah, so this part right here has this plate. This plate would be bolted to your block. This plate bolted to your block. This plate bolted to your chassis. And every time you hit the gas, what it does, it pulls on it. Your engine block is the torque of your engine block pulls on your engine mount, and that is what you feel, meaning your engine mount totally destroyed. The rubber boot in it is gone. Actually, it pulled so much you can actually see the bend, the curvature in that center rod. You see that bend? It's amazing. It's torque right there. Factory 5.3 liter. Stock. Not for long. But yeah, it's just bends this bar right here, pull that much torque. So I'm actually doing both engine mounts at once just to get it out the way. Also as well doing the lift kit. These are new mounts I'm replacing it with. OEM, not broken, still good. And yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. Once again, 2008 GMC SIERRA 5.3 liter, not for long. This, actually take this out. Actually going to a cold air intake. No longer need the factory. So, yep, hoping to get a little more beef out of it. Thanks for staying tuned. Questions, comments, concerns them below. Let me give you guys a couple pointers of what you want to do. Matter of fact, yeah, like I said, when I get into my projects, I'm so ready to just go. So what you want to do is when you want to get if you're not accessible to a lift, picture your truck being on all fours. Take off your front two wheels. All right, put jack stands on your front, under your front driver door, passenger door. Right about where this bar hits, you put your two jack stands. Do one side here, one side there, and you'll get a your actual jack. And what you want to do is get 2 blocks of wood, mount it directly under your oil pan, something soft so it's not pushing against your aluminum oil pad. Get it directly to the center and jack up on it. Put just a little bit of tension up on your engine from the jack. What I did before I hit my 3, these are known engine mount bolts actually up in here. So right now you see these 3 holes right there? They're actually, so they put Loctite in them, and sometimes they're known for like cross-threading or breaking when hitting them, hitting into 15 millimeters. When you hit it with an impact, sometimes they break. The stud, like they'll break in there in the actual frame. You have a problem. So what I did before I even hit it, to free up the Loctite a little bit, I torched it. Maybe like a couple seconds. Got a little torch, a little propane acetylene torch. Torched it from the bottom. Hit it for like a couple seconds. Hit all 3 of them for a couple seconds. Then went up to the top. over here, grab my light, and then I went to the top, and then I hit it with the impact gun, 15 millimeter, joop, 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 and it came right out, no problem. Smooth. The driver's side is actually easier to do than the passenger side. The passenger side, you're gonna have a little fun taking it off the actual engine block, taking the 4 15 millimeter studs off the actual engine block. You just gotta move this aluminum shield around a little bit. Be careful with your starter. As you can see, your power right here, your power feed to your starter is open. Well, mine's is. Yours may not. Yours may have the little red cover. But as you go to pull this out, so on your passenger side, when you pull out your passenger engine mount, once you detach it from the frame, the 3 from the frame, 3 15 millimeters from the frame, and the 4 15 millimeters from the actual block, you will need to rotate this mount until it faces towards you, so you can hit these, because it's gonna be a little fight pulling it out actually. So once you get it out, you want to rotate it so you can hit these two. There's 2 15 millimeters that sit up here. That's it. Actually, shield and in between, whatever. Gotta get the point. But you want to rotate it so you can hit these 2 15s to split your mount while it's in there, and then take it out and then reverse process. Throw it back in there. Hit the 15 millimeters, lock it back up, bolt it to your block first, bolt it to the block. Do both sides at the same time. Right now, I just pulled out my other one. I'm about to put the other one in, bolt it to the block, and then I'm gonna lower my transmission jack, level it out, and then bolt it back down to the frame. The easiest way is to pull off this plastic wheel well shield on both sides, so you can have the space for it. Like I said, the driver's side, you have well enough space, a lot of space to work with. The passenger side, you don't have too much. Your AC lines, your coolant lines, or whatnot are in the way. One thing I did notice that was interesting, I had this cold, so I'm not sure if I even fixed the problem yet, but I know it was a problem. My wires were split. What happened was, there is a knock sensor that lives inside the block on your driver's side that runs along where your mount goes, and it's actually right here. To fix stuff. Where is it? There's a wire you just fixed. Giving me a code for it, but what it is, so it's your knock sensor. See if I can get a light on there. Better, okay. So, see the sensor right here? So this wiring harness for this sensor runs back along this way. So it's the front of your engine, and it had just been rubbing up against my engine block and my frame just enough to cut and splice the wire. There's the wire here. I had just already fixed it. But as soon as I dropped my carrier, I noticed it. Like, it was you can see my work, where the white tape is at. I had spliced it and put it back together or whatnot, but it was actually cut open. It was split. It was not connected at all, and it was because the wiring harness set between the block and my frame, and with my engine mount being broken, every time I'd hit the throttle and my torque would rock my engine block, it would just rub on the 2 wires just enough to cut and split it, and that's what it did. So I repaired it. Once I get everything back together, I'll fire up my truck and see if that finally cleared my check engine light. For a cam, it actually had a crank sensor code. It was giving me, and I got chasing it down and couldn't figure it out. But I'm hoping that it fixed the problem. But we will definitely see, and if it did, if it didn't, I'll keep you guys tuned up to date if I remember. But yeah, back to it, guys, and yeah, stay tuned for the lift kit, 6 inches.